Introduction. We live in an age that celebrates display. Luxury has become loud. We show our success through brands, cars, and numbers, followers, likes, and views. In this world of constant performance, there still exists another kind of wealth, quiet, invisible, almost forgotten. They call it old money. But what does that really mean? Is it just about inherited fortune, or is it something deeper, a way of living, thinking, and being? Part 1. The meaning of old money. Old money isn't simply about how long the money has been in a family. It's a culture, a quiet philosophy of restraint. Where new money screams, old money whispers. Where others display, it disappears. To the old money mindset, wealth is not for showing, it is for living well. It's about stability, grace, and a sense of enoughness. The truest mark of refinement isn't what you buy, but what you no longer feel the need to show off. Old money doesn't compete. It doesn't need to. Because real confidence doesn't come from appearance. It comes from history, from education, from an understanding of who you are. They say money talks, but old money knows that silence speaks louder. Part 2. The inner world of quiet wealth. To understand old money, you must see beyond the surface. It's not about fashion, but about taste. Not about abundance, but about balance. Not about showing power, but about mastering oneself. In the old money worldview, the greatest wealth is composure. To remain calm when others chase trends, to stay steady when others are desperate to be seen, that is the true luxury. The British called it understatement. The French called it savoir-vivre. And in India, it was simply detachment. Different cultures, same wisdom, that dignity is found not in having more, but in needing less. Part 3. The philosophical roots. Old money, in many ways, is not about money at all. It's about philosophy. Think of the Stoics in ancient Rome. They believed happiness came from virtue and self-control, not possessions or pleasure. Riches, said Seneca, belong to the wise because they know how to use them. Or consider the Indian sages of the Upanishads, who taught that true wealth comes from freedom. Freedom from desire, from ego, from endless wanting. In both East and West, the message is the same. You can own the world and still be poor if your heart is ruled by comparison. And you can have almost nothing and still be rich if you know peace. That, ultimately, is what old money symbolizes, not a bank account, but a state of mind. Part 4. The art of subtle living. Old money homes are not filled with luxury for the sake of it. They are filled with stories. A wooden chair passed down for generations, a painting with no signature but a lifetime of memory, a library worn with use. Each object whispers of patience, of time, of meaning. There is a quiet elegance in things that last, an authenticity that can't be bought, only inherited, cultivated, and preserved. That's the secret of the old money aesthetic. It values continuity over consumption, quality over quantity, and character over price. Because true class can never be purchased. It is built, slowly, through generations of restraint and grace. Part 5. The modern relevance. But what does old money mean in our world today, where speed, exposure, and consumption dominate? Perhaps now more than ever, its philosophy matters. To live like old money is to remember that silence is power, that elegance is simplicity, that education is the highest form of investment. You don't need to be born into it. You can choose it. By valuing timeless things over temporary pleasures, by choosing authenticity over attention. In a culture that tells us to shout, the quiet person stands out. In a marketplace obsessed with more, contentment becomes rebellion.